And now here at home, more than 23,000 Kentucky bourbon jobs are threatened by retaliatory tariffs, according to the Kentucky Distillers Association. The retaliation comes in response to Donald Trump's tariffs on America's closest trading partners.
Canada's two most populous provinces, Quebec and Ontario, are both taking U.S. alcohol off of the liquor shelves. Our Ian Hardwick sees how that is affecting the shelves here in Louisville and what it means for bourbon makers.
So what we've noticed, there's going to be more opportunity for consumers to pick up a good deal on a bottle of bourbon. Now, that's going to hurt the producer. That's going to hurt the employees. So the small guys are the ones that are really hurting. Guys that are selling 4 to 6 year old bourbon for about 50, 60 bucks are just getting washed.
As a liquor retailer for nearly 20 years, Sam Karia sees another opportunity opening up for a different domestic drink. So while American whiskey comes off the shelves in Canada, here at Bottle Shop and Tasting Room, the Canadian whiskey will move to this empty shelf to make way for So Tall, a domestically produced product that's a little bit like tequila. But the American market for bourbon is already saturated. Global sales help offset that. Bro Brothers Distillers relied on Canada for nearly 5% of its sales.
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to absorb that. So we're definitely going to have to make some adjustments there.
So he's eyeing expansions in states like New York.
I think for sure that's one thing we have to pivot on. So maybe it's a matter of doubling down domestically. So we're in 23 states now, so maybe it's time to go look at those other 27 states.
The University of Louisville's Economics Department Chair, Professor Jose Fernandez, says these tariffs follow a troubling trend for the bourbon industry: fewer younger people picking up alcohol.
Kentucky bourbon's already had a couple of bad years in a row. They did have a nice little break in 2023, and a lot of that break came because the EU actually backed off of their own retaliatory tariffs during the first Trump administration.
He expects the EU will slap the bourbon industry with at least a 25% tariff come March. In Louisville, Ian Hardwick, WHAS 11, on your side.
Countries, especially the European market, the Asian market, other markets there where the bourbon industry has really been hoping the continued growth would stay alive. What did you find out about, especially places like India?
India specifically has an exemption just for Kentucky U.S. bourbon. It was 150% last month. That's on track with all other U.S. alcohol. Now it's 100%, but that 50% differential, Victor Yarbrough of Bro Brothers Distillers, he said that 50% doesn't really do a lot to bring him to the table. He was trying to figure out an India deal 18 months ago, and he said that 50%, it's not really going to make much of a difference.
So that's the tariff, 100%.
100% tariff on bourbon.
All right, thank you very much.